I see Cuno's going with the play Marth and get sad option.
Is there any unsad option versus Puff? No, it's still sad.
Fox is sad.
You've never felt sad about getting up throw arrested?
Puff dittos, though.
Ooh, strong choices. Excellent DI.
Pip doing what he does best.
Can I pull up a chair? Go steal one, he says.
Yeah, I think Will's not moving.
Well, that's fine. Will, can I sit on your lap? Okay, Will's shot me down, boys. How am I supposed to give it?
It was the love story we were all rooting for, though.
Thanks, Kyle. Appreciate it. We almost took out Bryce's head, so 2 birds with 1
I don't think you
stone.
heard that.
I'm going to pull this over you. Actually, fuck it. I'll sit right here. Okay. So, Cuno. Corn Dog, can you hear me? Testing.
I can hear you.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so Cuno, I wouldn't be surprised if he started counterpicking, bidding on stage. But Marth, okay, that was good. Marth, Puff. Generally, Marth's frame data, tools, everything on paper should be Puff's, right? But the human element is very strong in this matchup. As percents get higher, behavior becomes more and more predictable. Therefore, Marth's moves are easier read by Puff. And Puff's risk-reward factor is much, much lower than Marth's is in this matchup. If Marth wants to kill, he's got to commit, whereas Puff can kind of play the long game and wait for moments like that, where you forward smash on shield and she fares out of it. What's your thoughts on it, Corn Dog? No. Every opinion counts. I was waiting.
I think, like, just a huge like factor in this is like because the Marth has to play so safe and they have to commit if they're gonna get anything, but like when they commit they're gonna get punished. I think the pressure gets to like every Marth you see play this match.
Yes, that is ideal. Okay, so that up B is actually pretty safe. If you hit it, you can get to the top platform fairly easily. She can't double jump there to hit you, so it's not as silly as it looks. But you're completely right in saying that the human element that weighs on Marth here is very difficult. I am a big avid supporter of kind of playing a little off the wall in this matchup just to make the Puff uncomfortable. You got to be willing to say, I will forward smash you in neutral because you're going to be jumping all over the place. And there it goes, just like that. I will be swinging. And once you kind of make Puff kind of play on your level, she can be just as scared of you. The problem is that for every crazy option you do, that's more and more commitment that Puff can take advantage of. Also, I hate F smash. F smash is so good on Puff for no reason. Pound's my least favorite move in the game. I actually despise Pound, but I think Puff's kit really needs it. So I can't like complain about it. It's not like wobbling or anything. It's just that you're doing all this immaculate spacing, having a great time, and then all of a sudden Pound comes in and lasts for 3 years. You get hit by it, get sent off the stage, and yeah.
Okay, what would Cuno have gotten off a grab?
Good setup. He's going for a grab. You can. At around 90, there's TAS, guaranteed kills on Puff no matter what DI she does, but you have to predict it, basically. So you can wave dash forward if she's holding all the way out and get a down smash or an up smash. Or oh, this is a really good juggle. In general, though, I'm not a big supporter of grabs in this matchup, even though I spam them myself. It's just you get so much more off of down tilting and controlling space. This is pretty intense right here. Yeah, he's going for the forward smash. Puff waits and drops it. Yep. Up tilt rest pretty strong. You got to be constantly holding down as Marth. In general, if she grabs you, it's not the end of the world, but CC is so in your favor, so you just got to hold down. It's just Cuno just made a small mistake there. Not a big deal.
Crouch cancel seems pretty important for both sides.
Yes, it does. Yes. Puff not only for the CC itself, but her duck mechanic is ridiculous in this matchup. Yeah, I thought we might see this. He's going to pick a harder counter pick here. Cuno, our resident tri-main almost. He's got several characters. In fact, I'd say he's got 4 that are tournament ready at this point, at least for the mid-level. This is the much more decisive. It's not like, oh, Marth might win. Fox definitely wins, and he definitely wins on Pokemon Stadium. So if Cuno can do it here, then there's no reason not to. The only problem is that I feel it's often very difficult to rotate between characters. It's something that a lot of people can do. Cuno's got a lot of experience in it, but especially going from a lower APM character like Marth to Fox on a dime, the first 2 stocks can often be not in your favor. But we'll see how he's doing. He's kind of playing this slow and methodical right now, which is all you really need to do.
I think, like, in addition to just kind of like building percent with lasers, it gets him a chance to like get his fingers with the character.
Yeah, that's for sure.
He just gets his movement down because he's running around and lasering and stuff.
Yeah, and you can see the way he's very ground committed. He says, I'm not leaving his ground unless I'm in total advantage. And cleans up, and now he's got a stock to play with. Pip pulls forward and his head has got to readjust here. Just like I said, it's difficult to rotate characters. It's also difficult to play against someone who's rotating. You have to get, okay, now I'm playing Fox, now I'm playing Falcon, now I'm playing Marth. But just like that, he evens it back up. He should be able to get a scoop up air and then gets a forward air. It wasn't terrible. Yo, does anyone like this transformation? Do you like it, Corn Dog?
I do like it. I like it a little bit.
Casually, this was my favorite one because I thought the burning house was cool. But honestly, Jesus, it just 75% of the stage is playable with this giant "Please tech on me" sign right in the center of the stage, and then the other side we have the pit of death over there. Yeah, I actually don't mind Pip camping this out at all. If you're gonna camp, this is the way to do it.
What's your favorite transformation of this?
Grass. Grass is so good. If it was only grass, the stage would be amazing. Windmill, water would be great if it wasn't for the windmill doing shenanigans. Shoutouts to Luigi's wave dash on. And then what's left? Rock is degenerate. Rock is, I don't know, more. People seem to be more willing to engage on Rock though for some reason, despite it being significantly worse in terms of spacey advantage.
Rock has the same like fuck pit one side,
yeah,
and like it has even less playable room than fire.
And then for some reason people just go, I gotta get in there. I gotta get in there. Anyway, we'll go back to the good transformation.
I do like seeing people who are super confident going down in like the tech house rock area and stuff like that.
Yeah. I always have been a big proponent, and this transfers into my Leica Fountain of Dreams. If you like something, if you feel you can do it, even if it on paper is not good, get in there and do it. At least be confident in what you're deciding to do. He's going to go with the down throw here. There's not much else he can go, and he reads the tech option. Nice. I totally thought he was going to tech into the stage, too, so that was really good by Cuno. Cuno has a slight lead here, and it's really good to milk these 107, 120, 130 percentage because Puff will have a harder time connecting with anything. No up throw rest isn't on the table, so your shielding options become a little more viable. Yeah, Cuno can position himself in between the tree right there and really just take advantage of lasers. He overkits him a little too much, and he wasn't able to punish Pip. Pip catches him rolling. He's going to roll away. Pip reads that. Going to get the up air.
Rough.
Yeah, that's a really good read by Pip, but unfortunately he was slightly off the platform. Yo, what's a hero is a ping pong reference, right? If there's one character I'm pretty sure Pico wouldn't play, it's Jigglypuff. But you know, we'll let Pip have it. I like the enthusiasm. Pip's positivity is nice. When he's in a good mood, he's fun to be around. And he's I think far and away our best Puff right now. His only real competition is Anytime.
Yeah.
Paradox, what's up, dude? Paradox, Anytime has a slightly more, I wouldn't call it aggressive, but it's a more unorthodox Puff style. Pip is very, I would say, aggressive for a Puff, but also he's very willing to exploit advantage when he feels he's overwhelmed in a matchup. Then to the ledge he goes. Gets a dash attack through the shield. Pip's able to react out of there. This is best of 5, right?
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Corn Dog, did you get to enter today?
I did.
How'd you do, man?
2-1. I went down to College Station.
Those bastards. Their long drive. I made the drive for NFA, and I decided there's no way if I was in CSAT I would be coming on Wednesday nights just to play Melee. So shout-outs to them. Yeah, true. I mean, it is a college town. There's really not much else to do except have sex and get drunk. So I'm glad they've decided to spin it here. Yeah, this is a bad spot for Cuno. I'd wall jump my way out of here. But no, he decides to fight it out and only takes 43. Good for him. Cuno content to kind of abuse his invincibility, but the problem is he's got to make a move because once this transformation starts rolling down, Puff's going to have total advantage here in terms of stage positioning. Fires a really dangerous laser, actually. He's going to roll in. No, he double jumps, trying to get away, and then Puff doing a really good job of controlling stage. Gets a grab. Nair. Cuno trying to play very conservatively here, but I feel like Puff's going to read that. Gets his up grab, up throw, up air, 35%. Clip, and he sinks a little bit too low on the side B. Do you like Puff as a character?
I subscribe to the Jeff Foxworthy approach to Puff, is in that she kind of breaks the game.
She does kind of break the
She's
game.
the only character who's not like disadvantaged on ledge or off stage.
She can actively go dick around in the blast zone and be fine.
Stage positioning just doesn't matter.
Yeah,
for her.
it's basically, Cuno describes it as the mini game of Melee, and it's a very apt description. And just like that, we have the rare floaty SD.
Yes.
Pip showing his inability to wave dash due to his character not needing it. Actually, no, Puff wave dashes are godlike.
I will say there's a lot about Puff that, like, when you're playing a Puff that's very, like, campy or just, like, back airs a lot, it just feels like you're fighting, like, a Mega Man boss.
Yeah, it really does. It has all the trying to get around Cutman's fucking projectile game.
Yeah.
That's basically her bear.
You're presented with these same set of, like, really good moves, but it's still the same set.
Okay, so here's my theory on how to fix Puff. We give her 4 jumps instead of 5. Bear is reduced by 10%, and then we ban her from every tournament so no one can play her. And there we go.
I don't think she's that broken.
No, she's actually not. If there was multiple people maining her and getting top 10 results, but the fact is there's only one person doing it. Is it annoying? Yes. Is mid-level Puff still a threat? Yes, very much so. But right now, Puff is not the metagame. It's still spacey oriented.
Well, as long as there's one top-level Puff and every single other top player is switching to Fox to counter Puff, Spaces will be the meta.
Yes, but then the people get surprised when he shows extreme proficiency in the Fox matchup. Literally every matchup he plays is basically Fox. This is a Hungrybox situation we're talking about.
Yeah.
When it's the only matchup you get to play, matchup knowledge or matchup percentages really don't matter too much anymore. It's basically what Hungrybox plays every time he picks up controller.
But like
Hey, Mark.
they don't play it because they think Hungrybox isn't good at the matchup. They play it because Fox has easy kill confirms on Puff at a low percent.
Yes. Yeah.
Up or up air.
In terms of like time spent to like reward of how to play this is your best shot, is to go Fox. Your alternatives are play Sheik and commit to a really long game, play Marth, same story. Falcon, play how most Falcons don't want to play. Yep, and 3-0. Or play a degenerate character like Young Link and go for the timeout. So, yeah. In general, it's just a unique situation we found our game in. Who's up? El Capitan.